Vita, good Chiba, Sergio Tech sweatsuit, good Adidas. Jewels is invisible that we was supposed to get from them. Used to send them to the store, now we blowing piff with them. Nowadays it's different, and I was fortunate cause I did a lot of listening. The new era.
Feed settling beef, I'll even let you run to the Benjamin beef, but it won't matter. Your dream's still going shatter, it's a long ladder to climb. Mine is no stagger, so get out of town. Before I hit you with the loudest sound you ever heard, there's a bird playing you out of bounds. You can ramble out the mouth like you ramble, but you slouch. If we battled, you be out without a shadow of a doubt, and that's the ugly truth. Killers walk with muddy boots, once my dogs cut me loose, that's a bullet.
Yo, I pulverize wise guys who drive by. My tapes murderous, analyze these wise guys now think. Built for Cuban link, ain't by my chicken mink. Come in the crib and check the gold sink. I'm living luxury constantly. Here's the Renaissance sponsor me. Who run the rap world comfortably? It be me and Ghostface.
96's guys and socials, diving in churches, playing Miami, panty hunting in my candy red Testarossa. I'm supposed to be the man in charge. Brothers be like Dammy's Lodge. Keith Pun, Armageddon, Terror Squad.
Hip-hop's inception started at 1520 Sedgwick Ave in the Boogie Down Bronx. If you were born and raised on this side of town, you were living and breathing hip-hop firsthand. DJ Kool Herc, one of the most important people in the history of all of hip-hop, would spark what we know and love as hip-hop today. Fat Joe always reps the Bronx and carries it with pride. If you ask him who his favorite rapper of all time was, it's definitely going to be KRS-One. Fat Joe's been in the game since 1993, and he's always been a student of hip-hop. That's one of the reasons he's been able to sustain longevity for so long. Fat Joe's been able to adapt decade after decade. He's been a part of some of the biggest rap groups in hip-hop history, Terror Squad and DITC. The year is 1998. Joe is prepping for his third studio album titled Don Cartegena. This would be a year that Joe needed to bring his A game. In 1998, competition was insane. Jay-Z and DMX, just to name a few, were on fire. Selling records has many formulas. The most popular formula is having a club record and a couple street singles to follow. Joe knew he had to make a huge splash. Joe was able to cook up one of the best posse cuts of all times, so he would call some MCs that he knew that could deliver for his new album. For his posse cut, John Blaze, Joe called in some heavy hitters, Nas, Raekwon, Jadakiss, and Big Pun. Jadakiss's buzz in 1998 is picking up steam. Kiss appeared on Mace's posse cut 24 Hours to Live. Kiss was already on a posse cut with Noriega called Banned from TV, and now he's on John Blaze. Kiss is starting to be one of the top go-to MCs for features on the East Coast. Nas is at the top of the food chain in hip-hop right now. Nas is coming off a double platinum sophomore album, also coming off a platinum group album with The Firm. He's at guest features with Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep. A verse from Nas right now is going to bring a lot of attention to your song. A Raekwon feature is guaranteed to blow up. His style, his pocket work, he's the complete MC. And he's also coming off the Wu-Tang double album where he set every verse on fire.
Me and Raekwon, although I haven't talked to him in a minute, but, we share a bond. I came up with Wu-Tang. I was doing Flojo when they was doing Protect Your Neck. Same show. Platinum. So like Raekwon and me always had a bond out of the whole Wu. We was brothers. Like Nas, Nas heavily influenced me into getting better. And since he came in the game, we were very, very tight. So that was a no-brainer. Pun and Jadakiss too. I watched Jadakiss grow from when he was down with Mace and they were the Warlocks and Yonkers and just hanging around with Puff, and you know, so I just put the collaboration.
You gotta know what you're doing on the track because Pun was a mutant, and I'm saying this because I was around him enough to see what he did. I watched him when he vocaled. I seen him off stage. I seen him on stage. Pun was a mutant because of the issue with his thyroid.
Yeah.
And then his size. He was able to, they call it oxygen anabolic. It's like an anabolic reflex where he takes in more air.
Yeah.
And then that's why he was able to go more than just in the air. And then the air that you would use to feed your cells. Pun
In 1998, Big Pun is having a championship year. He dropped a classic platinum debut album, Capital Punishment. He's been on 3 Posse cuts, Banned from TV, John Blaze, and the Fantastic Four on the DJ Clue Professional album. You already know what Big Pun's gonna bring to the table.
I see unity. I see some of the greatest rappers in the game become successful from a James. When we all got on the record, it was actually Fat Joe record. Joe was a well-respected nigga in the town. That was Joe saying, yo, you know what? Pulling New York, I'm pulling New York this way, I'm pulling us together. You know, this is what it's about. Pun is right there. I remember he was blowing up fast too. And Joe was proud of that moment. You had Kiss there, you know, Kiss was doing his thing. That was my first time meeting him. Ever since then, that been like one. Esco was chilling, you know. You gotta remember, it's all different boroughs in that picture. That's Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx. It was nothing but love and respect. You know,